Hey guys, in today's video, we are going to be breaking down Harvey Specter from Suits and see what traits we can learn from him that we can apply in our real lives. So the first and most obvious character trait we can learn from Harvey is confidence. Harvey Specter is the epitome of confidence. Wherever he goes, you know that he's the man. From a physical standpoint, Harvey exudes confidence by his nice, upright posture. His posture gives him a commanding presence and lets everyone around him know that this is a man that is self-assured. We've all heard the saying, walk like you own it, and this is why. Walking like you own it makes everyone around you subconsciously believe that you know what you're doing and builds trust with other people. So, no matter what you're doing, always pay attention to your posture. The best way to do this is by utilizing the string method. The string method is where you imagine a string pulling gently up from the back of your head. This makes you subconsciously lift your chest, which can help align your shoulders, head, neck, and lower back. Another way Harvey exudes confidence is by having an unwavering belief that he can always get the job done. Remember in season 2, when Allison Holt wanted the firm to accept a deal that would have Harvey disbarred, and he rebuttals with, "That's the difference between you and me, Allison. You want to lose small, I want to win big." Here, Harvey exudes confidence by showing how sure he is that he can get a better deal. In real life, this is something that more of us need to have. We need to believe in our abilities to always get the job done. Whenever you doubt whether you can get the job done, it's always important to remember the evidence. The evidence meaning that you need to remember all that you have accomplished, which will give you the belief that you can succeed now. The second thing we can learn from Harvey is the importance of developing a personal aesthetic. Throughout the entirety of the show's run, not a moment goes by where Harvey doesn't look good. Whether he's rocking a suit, a casual look, or at the gym, the dude is fitted. Remember what Harvey tells Mike in season 1. Like it or not, people respond to how we're dressed. And it's true. There's a reason we take the guy wearing a Tom Ford suit more seriously than the guy wearing sweats and a tank top. In your life, you can do what YouTube channel Charisma on Command recommended, which is whatever situation you are in, always dress one level higher than what the situation calls for. This can mean wearing a collared shirt when the event only calls for you to wear a t-shirt. The third thing we can learn from Harvey is that winners don't make excuses. This is a quote taken directly from Harvey that he told Mike when Mike was struggling to find a way to beat Kyle in the mock trial. Specifically, he told Mike that winners don't make excuses when the other side plays the game. And we can remember this quote in our own lives whenever we are struggling to complete a task successfully. I remember in my communication law class in college, I had to give a recorded presentation and it had to be under like 10 minutes or something. And mine was well over that time limit, and I even emailed the professor to see if she could give me a timed exception. And she rightfully said no, and I had to find a way to get under the time limit regardless. And no lie, in this moment, I remembered Harvey's words, which were, winners don't make excuses when the other side plays the game. And the other side in this situation were my classmates. They were figuring out a way to get under the time limit, so there's really no reason why I shouldn't either. And after remembering Harvey's words, I got under the time limit without sacrificing substance, and I got the A. So shout out to Harvey Reginald Specter on that one. And also on a side note, I told this exact same story in a job interview with a law firm with the Harvey quote included, and I got the job, so this stuff does really work. The fourth thing we can learn from Harvey is hard work. Compared to other fictional characters like Don Draper from Mad Men, we actually see Harvey Specter working. We see him tracking down witnesses and clients, attending depositions, or talking with private investigators. There's a quote by Hall of Fame football coach Jimmy Johnson in which he said that the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. Remember guys, working harder always increases your chance of being successful, and it's a common thread among most successful people we look up to. The final thing we can learn from Harvey is the importance of playing the game. Remember in season 1 at the car club when Harvey lets the hedge fund manager Lawrence take the Tesla for the night, even though Harvey won it from him fair and square in a game of car knowledge. And the car club worker asks Harvey why he let the hedge fund manager have the car, to which Harvey responds by saying, "It never hurts to have a man who runs a $2 billion hedge fund owe you one." And then the worker asks, "But if you're just going to give it to him, why bother to compete first?" And what Harvey says next here is key, which is because if I didn't beat him, then he wouldn't feel like he owed me one. This is Harvey understanding the business, or the game that he is in. It's one based on IOUs and favors, to which Harvey uses to his advantage later in the episode when he gets the same hedge fund manager to buy McKernan Motors. Now in real life, you don't really have to play the game to this Machiavellian level like Harvey did in the episode. But what is important here is to play whatever game you are in to a certain extent. Take another example from season 1, where Mike is organizing the rookie dinner and he gets frustrated over the idea of having to select the perfect restaurant venue because he doesn't really see how any of it matters to the job of actually being a lawyer. Harvey tells Mike to take a look at the random associate standing by the fax machine. Harvey tells him that that guy isn't going to make partner because he doesn't get it. He doesn't get that doing good work isn't the entire job and that things like the dinner actually matter even when you don't think they do. Successfully organizing the rookie dinner mattered because it helped Mike build better relationships with his fellow associates, but also his bosses. Additionally, it let everyone know that Mike is a guy that cares about what he does. It lets others know that if Mike can put in that level of care into organizing a simple dinner, then they know he will put in 10x that level of care when working on a case which could lead to job promotions for Mike in the future or other lawyers wanting to work with him. Alright guys, that wraps up what we can learn from Harvey. Let me know what you guys think of the video, and please let me know if there's anything else you would add about what we can learn from Harvey down below. Please be sure to like and subscribe as well. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.